Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash.
Come on to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, and brother love. Instead of helping us preaching this word, and sharing and this is the life. It's been a very, very, very difficult that's been going on.
Ain't no ban their husbands.
Go ahead.
I'm finna go to bed now. Tripod do the camera work.
Alright, so I'm going to start off with this. This is the book of Jeremiah 23 and 8. But the Lord liveth, which brought us from this nation out of the north country. The book of Jeremiah 23 and 8, the prophets that have been before me and before the others prophesied work against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Verse 9, the prophets which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord has truly sent him. Yeah, just like our forefathers told, Jeremiah, King David, those many great men of old, in this present evil world, which is we're talking about great, we're here to do the same thing that our forefathers have done. The prophet says, downfall of Esau society, several plain righteousness.
Because the prophecy is the same thing before it happens, man. Alright? And that's what we've been doing, man. It's a long time. Alright? That's why you separate who's been on the Lord and who's not. Because we go off of what the scriptures say, what Yahweh Shemai says, man. It said it before it happened. And I got a good scripture. This Amos 3:7. Surely Yahweh power will do nothing.
Back up the brother Amos, Colossians 1 and 26, even the mystery which had been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to the saints. And what's one of the mysteries? What's one of the secrets? Hey, he reveals his secrets unto his prophets. Hey, one of the secrets what? The major secret is his name. Hey, the mark of the beast. All these people, they prophesy in that broad way, man, that leaded the people to destruction. They don't give the people true warning of evil, of pestilence. And the scripture says, what? Hey, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Who's in rulership right now? And this whole earth is in mourning right now, man. The earth is in dangerous. Why? Because the self-proclaimed white man is in rulership, man. Hey, Palestinians at an all-time high right now, man. Hey, but yet you got people bashing us. They put Isaiah 5:20. They put good for all the time. And here, all we doing is exalting the name of the Lord, prophesying. And yet we're trying to shit. We're with nobody. And all we're doing is warning the people. Hey, before the Lord came to destroy this place, he sent out his prophets, man.
It's Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness to light and light to darkness.
Hey, real quick, hey, they had these Dave Chappelle fucking messages on, and he's going in on the LGBT, ABC community, but yet previously, all his other shows was all about so-called Negroes, man, and talking and degrading the so-called black man, but no one wanted to cancel that. This cancel culture is bullshit, man. Or really they're trying to cancel the Lord, man. And now we're just talking about, hey, you need the Lord stopped it. At one point you need a certain amount of disciples to go live. What's the GS, man? All it is trying to stop the word of the Lord, man.
It says, woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. That's what it is, man. And man, they always gonna keep doing the evil, man. Yeah, man. You know? That's what they do, man. They call us evil, man. We're this, we're that. But as soon as those people stop, man, what goes up? They the ones doing all those things. They're the Palestinian people, man. They're the ones doing all kinds of type of abominations. Alright? But it's cool, man, because hey, it just shows that we're doing something right.
Cop it out for building.
Scripture says what? He that received you, receiving him, receiving me. I'll get it real quick. I want to butcher it. But at the end of the day, y'all don't have a problem with us. You have a problem with the Lord.
This is John 15:18. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world will love its own. So we're hated by this whole planet, man. It's Jehovah, trying to brotherhood against everybody, man. Not what it happened any other way. Alright? It said, if ye were of the world will love its own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hates me. And hey, we're hated good.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. For we do a certain in the house of mirth, but in the house of mirth. Our Lord said, this is in the Lord, our Lord said, this is the Lord. So who will count me in the nation? The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. He's trying to say, so among nations, man. All right, you see, it's not in the country, man. We go to the country. That's what it says. It says, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise, therefore a man to hear the songs of fools. So, you know, so it's better to hear the good man than to cut the knowledge out like everything goes to do it and get caught on fire and get bored.
You know what? It's comfortable. God could say, Isaiah 58:1. He says, we spare not, but we saw our people their transgressions. And they stumble. But really, we trying to show you the way to salvation. That narrow path, that straight gate. Hey, man, they don't partake in your abomination that's done in the midst of, man. Alright? The Lord ain't dealing with that. It's Matthew 10:40. Real quick, it says, he that receiveth you, receiveth me. And he that receiveth me, receiveth him that sent me. These people that walk by, across here, on coming board, in person, anywhere, man. At the end of the day, they don't have a problem with the church, they have a problem with the Lord. Hey, with the Lord, hey, the Lord got something for you, man. Y'all niggas gonna learn it death by pain.
Real quiet, real soon.
In 2 Peter 3:3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Right, that's why they continue with the wickedness they doing, man. They don't believe y'all about showing y'all sides coming back, man. So they keep continuing, man. Alright? Just like the day of the Lord.
How does Noah save his household, man? He moved with fear. Hey, men of the Lord are moving with fear. And there's no fear in this thing. These people don't fear the Lord. They don't fear the Lord. Hey, if they fear the Lord, we'd be in the kingdom by now. These niggas don't fear the Lord.
I got that precept back up. This Hebrews 11:7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the hour of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith.
And he moved with fear.
It's Hebrews 11:7. By faith, Noah being warned of the hour of things not seen as yet.
Hey, walking the beast. Hey, it's very obvious. Hey, a lot of people don't see it. Hey, but we're giving that warning. These people have no excuse. Hey, the scripture says what? Is that not language that is not heard? Hey, they only can't, that does sign language. There's no excuse to take.
In It's no excuse, man. Once you know that you're Israelite, man, now you on the scriptures, man. Hey, man, you're accountable for everything. You can't say, oh, I didn't want to believe in it. You're supposed to live your life according to it.
It's Matthew 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So his word is promised to go out, man. The Lord's word is not going to come back void. All right, it's going to come back to the seat, man. It's going to spread everybody going to do it. All right?
No, I was gonna say, hey, whatever he said, it's gonna happen, regardless. What it is, what he say goes.
The Lord said he declared the end from the beginning, man. Everything thus far has come to pass.
Hey, so you know that just to put the prophecy is you can put that like Deuteronomy 28 and 38, man. That was 3,000 years ago.
Proverbs 1 and 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction comes as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish comes upon you, then shall they call upon me. Yeah, Proverbs 1 and 20. Okay, come. Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom cries without, she utters her voice in the street. She's downtown, man. She cries in the street, makes the front porch in the opening of the gates. In the city, she utters her words. We are downtown Chicago, man. How long will ye simple ones read love simplicity, and the scorners delight in this scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Really, y'all try to talk shit, but don't acknowledge nothing about truth. We bring out facts, we speak according to scripture. You know, y'all want to turn y'all head and be ignorant, man. It says, turn ye my reproof, which is correction. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, he's doing that to us. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. So Lord, we recognize that fucking these people up, man. All even Israel, all the very great and all the world, man. They wicked, they had hard heads.
Yeah, but basically, that's about the point. They do it the way that the last minute try to get you to because also you have to realize that we're not going to be on the highways and byways forever. We're approaching that time right now. You know, YouTube is going to shut down and things like that. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is the book of Amos 8, and I'm going to start at
Second Corinthians 5 and 11. It says, matter of fact, let's start again. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh God, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to he has done, whether it be good or bad. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, he persuade men. All right, so we understand that. Hey, look, man, the Lord, hey, one of his titles is the King of Terror, man. Right? And that's a terrible thing. Right? And I've been saying this for a long time, and y'all get too much credit for this, man. Y'all not afraid. Right? Y'all not afraid. Right? Because the things that you're afraid of, like you said, the things that bump tonight, like the Lord controls that, man. The Lord controls the particular wild serpent. Right? The Lord controls the beast. Right? The Lord controls us. Alright? Right? It says, but we are made manifest to the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your consciousness. Right? So, hey, look, it's evident, man. Right? But hey, fear is a hell of a motivator. You look at everything that's going on, from the micro level, man, or the quantum level, which is small, from the microscopic level, man. The Lord controls it all, man. Right? But you people are not afraid. But hey, like the brother was reading in that Proverbs 1. Hey, when you read now, man, hey, look, you're gonna cry out for the Lord, man. Right? Because you people think it's science that's gonna save you. Right? Yeah, hey, look where it's got you. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the whole world, man. All this fucking technology, all these fucking they foresight and everything, but they had to tell that the world was going to be confounded in 2019.
This is what Abel 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord of houses, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but for the hearing of the words of the Lord. Like I said before, we're not going to talk about it. Verse 12, this is the point. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Because what was that one scripture where it talks about, go find to the other gods,
Yeah, God, and it's a lot of Gentiles know they Israelites right now, man. Right? It's a lot of DC, right? It's a lot of Israelites who know they Israelites right now. You get to talk to she see how you living. She said, "Was you an Israelite?" Right? And this wasn't happening eight years ago, man. They didn't even know what the hell was going on. But now it's evident, man. You got people these famous people that's come out saying that they Israelites. What is it? Nick Cannon, DC Young Fly, and all these other guys. Right, all these other guys. Hey, it's gonna come to a time. Hey, look, you ain't gonna be able to find us. You ain't take the time and come put your portion to the side, whether you on a Tommy board, whether wherever you at.
Hey,
come out here.
it's a rough bag.
You know, come out here and learn this word. Alright? And you scoffers, you scorners, alright? Because the scripture says, David shall they know a prophet was among them. And then you're gonna realize these guys that was on the street, alright? These derelicts, like IUIC like to say, alright, was telling the truth. Then you're gonna be coming trying to find us. Alright?
Start at verse 1 when you get there. Make you.
No, I'm gonna say this, man. It's like, okay, you find out that you're a Hebrew Israelite, man. But are you following the laws that say repentance, rehearsal, righteousness, are you doing that? Because this is the first captivity where we forgot who we was, man. Alright? So we knew who we was back then, and niggas was doing way deeper about it. Right, niggas still niggas, they ain't lot, man. Hey, niggas was serving the Lord, they was fake serving the Lord under Mount TF, man. I mean, under Mount Sinai, man. And what the Lord do, man? Alright? All them faking jabbing Israelites, they gonna wake up and learn that they Israelites too, man. Alright? Just to get destroyed, man. You know? You got this scripture.
This is Ecclesiasticus with Sirach 5:1. Set thy heart upon thy good, and say not, I have enough in my life. Follow not thy own mind in thy strength, to walk in the ways of thy heart, and say not, who shall control me for my work? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride.
Con, so that's plain, really, man. All right, hey, like Yahweh Shai told the rich man, sell all that you have and come serve the Lord, man. And he walked away mourning. All right, so these people don't want to let go of what they've obtained in this world. Somebody can 2 Esdras 9 and hold it, receive benefits on this side. They don't want to let go of this world, man. Hey, but the Lord sees that. So what the brother's saying, yeah, all these people waking up to the fact that we're Israelites. But the thing is, when are you going to actually seek the Lord? All right, because soon we're not going to be out here.
Now, I was going to say, hey, knowing you're an Israelite is half the battle. You know what I'm saying? That's just half the battle.
Facts, yep.
To know that you're an Israelite.
And the scriptures say be not only hearers of the word, but doers. That's right. Hey, the Pharisees knew they was Israelites. And they killed Yahweh Shai. Hell, one of the high priests prophesied that Yahweh Shai had to die for the sins of Israel. He still went ahead and put him to the slaughter. There's a little more to that. Read to verse 7.
This is Sirach 5:4. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm has happened unto me. For the Lord is long suffering. He will no wise let me go. 5. Concerning
Propitiation.
Be not without fear to add sin unto sin.
Right, so propitiation basically goes to forgiveness of sin, So it says concerning that, don't just think you can continue to do your wickedness, man. No, man, you gotta fear the Lord. The Lord can jack you up. The Lord will jack you up, man. You gotta not only know you're an Israelite, you gotta repent. And then as an able-bodied man, you gotta come and do the work. All right? We didn't get this, like Yahushua said, we didn't get this light to put the candle under the bushel, under the mattress. That's madness, man.
Sirach 5 and 6, and it reads, and say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Resteth upon sinners. Make no tarry to turn to the
Here go the
Lord.
point. Here go the point right here. Read verse 7 over, my bad.
Verse 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from the day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
There you go. You comfortable here? You think everything's cool? You want to post your Instagrams on the Israelite, but you never actually came to serve the Lord in sincerity, man. Hey, the Lord is going to judge you now. What did it say? Mercy and wrath come from the Heavenly Father. All right? Seeking the Lord while he may be found, man. And Yahushua said, if you hear my sayings and keep them, then you are my disciples. Hearing ain't enough. What's that? Ezekiel 33? It said they hear that word, but they will not do them. Yeah, y'all got it.
Isaiah 29 and 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as the people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear towards me talk of the creatures of men. So these people, they drive-by Israelites, man. They don't want to post pictures with fringes on their t-shirt, and they don't live their life according as Israelites, man. Yeah. They don't want to lose their life to safety. When you come to serve the Lord, it's says, look, prepare thy soul for temptation, and set thy heart aright and constantly endure. These niggas ain't ready for that to endure. They're ready for that temptation, man. These niggas are fall once they get that state. They get destroyed by heart. The one that the mark of the beast, and they're like handing out $500 and they get a free meal, 3 days, free anything with them motherfucker come with it, inject is gonna lean up to it, man. You know why? Because the scripture says what? He that leaneth unto his own understanding, it seemeth right unto a man. Proverbs 14 and 12. And the way seemeth right to a man, but the ends of it are the ways of death.
Woo!
You niggas are really dead motherfuckers walking.
Hey, real quick, somebody get that Sirach, the 3rd chapter, the last verse. My bad, brothers. I ain't trying to Nazariah, y'all. Well, if anybody gonna be Nazariah, no. You want Sirach 3? Sirach, hold on. It should say, because you not come to the fear of the Lord in sincerity. Shit. Yeah, go ahead. Y'all, yeah.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to thine own understanding. That's rule number 1, man. Take the all that faith and help you to make that child. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Be the Lord in the heart of Jesus, but you will be last on the eyes. Us ourselves to the home.
Rend your heart. See, that's your mind and what you think, your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Those feelings. You know, your whatever smarts that you think you have. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rend that. It says in not our garments. Isaiah 53:1, it says, put on, awake, put on thy strength. Our strength is the wisdom and knowledge from above. It's the Most High's wisdom. Alright? Because James, in the book of James, he goes into the wisdom from above, which is pure. Then he goes to the wisdom of this world, which is earthly, sensual, devilish. Alright? And so the mind of a man, that's as far as he can get, is earthly. Alright? See, but if the Holy Spirit is resting upon you, now we're talking about putting on your strength. Now we're talking about the wisdom from above. All right? And so that's what we got to get rid of it says put off the weak nature. All right, the weak nature is the flesh, the carnal mind. All right, we have to roll with the will of the Most High God. The Most High God, He got the copyright on righteousness. In Proverbs 21,
Be like that, huh?
Yeah. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. See? And the scriptures talk about in that proverb also that there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Right? It seems right because guess what? You might throw in some good sentence, that's a part of, the righteousness of the Most High God. See, but the thing is we see to be the pure wisdom from above, that means it is not corrupt with any ways of man.
It's about the first chapter, last verse.
All right? See, the wisdom from above is pure. The Most High's wisdom is pure. It's not adulterated with any way of man. All right? And see, it talks about in that Romans 10 how that, hey, our people, they go about to establish their own righteousness. See, that ain't gonna work. Even if your righteousness has some good tenets in it, we need the pure righteousness. Yes, sir.
Right? So wisdom is good, but pure, man, it's not from the Lord. Proverbs 8, verse 7. For my mouth shall speak truth and wickedness and the abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing growing or perverse in them. This Proverbs 8 is talking about wisdom, man. Like I said, wisdom is something simple. Wisdom is pure. It encompasses all things.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother. I got what you this Sirach 1:30. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. Right. You don't want to see if you exalt yourself, you put yourself on a pedestal to say, hey, follow me in what I say. Because what I say is wisdom. I'm the example of righteousness and the beacon of light. That's what you're saying. See, but back here, what we're saying is Yahweh.
That's right. Ooh! Somebody get First Corinthians 2 and hold that on deck for the yacht.
We're putting Yahweh on the pedestal. Yahweh is the word of God. Is the wisdom of the Father. Is the will of the Father. Yahweh is everything. All right? And so he's the example. He's the example. All right? That we should follow. And if it ain't directly and correctly that way, then it's impure. It has impurities. See, this is what we're doing right now is purging those impurities, man. All right? We're going through the spiritual fire, man, and saying, you know what? It says that it's to the humble and the meek, all right, salvation, man. Because we're humble enough to say, yo, we ain't got it. My plan, it was off. My righteousness and my philosophy, it was wrong. It always leads to a downfall and death. We're humble enough to say, we ain't got it. Yes, sir.
This is the book of Luke 14 and 11. For whosoever exalts himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
See? And guess who's going to do the exalting? How about Yahweh? All right? He's going to exalt. See, man get exalted from man. I'm good on that exaltation. All right? If I'm going to get exalted, if I'm going to get some glory, I want it from Yahweh. See, but guess what? They have to be exalted first. All right? They have to be exalted first. And because I was on the team, I was in right mind, and I was telling everybody, hey, it's about Yahweh. This is the example. Then I'm going through all the manner of things that I have to go through, all right, and being approved for Yahweh, going through all manner of things, yet keeping my faith and my integrity. So when the Lord comes back, then he going to give those who glorified him some glory. Because he said, hey, if you suffer with me, then we'll be glorified together. All right? And he is the one that's going to come and give the crowns. All right? So we have to understand that, yo, we have to forsake our way. Forsake this present evil world. Wait on the Lord. All right? Because, hey, we Jake's back here too. And what's innately in us? To be royal, to be balling, to flag. See, but guess what? We're going to do it the right way. We're going to do it the way the Most High say do it. Look, which is really the only way. It's the best way. All right? Anything else is uncivilized. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what you got, brother?
It says in Sirach 1:30, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so Yahweh discovered thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest.
Right. It says to discover thy secrets. All right, to show you your true agenda, what you was really on. All right? And guess what? If you ain't on giving all praise, sign, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, then something wrong with you.
Right, because in order to give true praises to the Lord is to follow what he said.
That's it.
And follow the order that he
Yeah.
set out.
Yeah.
Right? And not do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Right? The Lord has gave the blueprint.
Yeah.
What we should do and what we shouldn't do.
Right. I just did a lesson off of a saying that I heard. What he was saying was the purest form and the most sincere form of flattery is to emulate, imitate. That's the sincerest form of flattery. Because flattery, that's just lip service. All right, see, but sincere flattery is emulating. All right, walking the walk, not only talking the talk, but walking the walk. All right, and it talks about that in that 1 John, where it says, what's that? If somebody can get it real quick, 1 John 2 and 5. 1 John 2 and 5. Somebody can tell me that right. That is.
Whoso keepeth his word in him.
Oh, verse 6. Yeah.
It says,
You can do 5.
1 John 2 and 5. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of the most High perfect. I was looking for a scripture that was on the lines, but gee, this is good. That's satisfying.
No.
Right, so you gotta keep the Lord's word, man. You gotta keep his word, man. It ain't no like the scripture say, they honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from you, man. You gotta really do what the Lord tells you to do. And that's how you know if a woman loves you. You do what you tell him. You gotta do what you tell him to do. Right? And what did the Lord prepare us to? A comely and delicate woman, man. Is not he our husband? Not we married to our child, man. Right? Hey, what the scripture say? What is love? That we keep his commandments. And how did he give us the commandments? He told us what to do. And it was written down, man. Right? It says, hereby know we that we are in him. He that said he abideth in him ought not himself also so to walk. He that saith he abideth in him ought himself also so to walk, even as he walked.
He that say he abideth in him. So if you say you abide in Yahweh Shai, it says now you ought yourself also to walk even as Yahweh Shai walks. And be of the same mind. If you say you abide in him, if you say you love him, all right? If you say you fear him, if you say you are, if you own the squad, yeah, then you gotta follow in those footsteps. You gotta walk even as he walked. Yes, sir.
It's Romans 12 and 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
See, he wasn't conformed to this world. Right now, we're being conformed to the image of Yahweh Shai. All right? Just like Yahweh Shai was all about the will of his Father. He left that example of, you know what? I'm going to roll with the power. You know what I'm saying?
That's why the scripture says good voice to get no wisdom. That's the hard thing.
Right. See, but here it is, our people rolling with the one that the most high power put in power. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The world is given to the hands of the wicked.
Given. So you shouldn't be rolling with the one who in power of this world. You should be rolling with the one who gives the power of this world.
It's very simple. You understand like this. Most High control all things. Why not set a boy and do what he say first? You gotta fear the person who you set up.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
got one for you.
Yes, sir.
This St. John 13 and 15. I have given you an example that you should do as I have done to you. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him. If you know these things, happy are ye if you do them. And that goes to exactly what Yakin said, man. That what's say the saying over? The greatest form of flattery?
Oh, the sincerest form of flattery is to emulate.
The water, the water. There you go, man. Yahweh Shai said it himself. Do as I have done. And he said in St. John 17, as you have sent me into the world, so send I into the world, man. So have I sent them into the world. You know? It's not for our own fucking, it's not for our own benefit, our own glory.
Right.
It's to teach Yahweh Shai. And ultimately, what he was doing right there was cleaning the disciples' feet. Which is what, man? It says, how beautiful the feet are them that preach the gospel. That's doing the work, cleaning the ways, man. Making a clean path for the elect.
This is John 13 and 15. For I have given you an example that ye should do as I have done to you. Right, so basically, Yahweh Shai has given us an example, not only how to love one another, but also how to live, man. Right, and how much, right, in that example, we're supposed to be living like that, man. Right, putting off the deeds of the flesh, right, renewing ourselves, right, looking ourselves in the mirror, and examining ourselves to see what we think we get away from that, man. Right? Because, hey, look, we don't, in our body, we're no good thing, man. So it's a constant fight, man. Right? But we gotta continue to follow the example that Yahweh Shai did, man. You know?
First Peter 3 and 17. It says it's better if the will of the Most High be so that you suffer for well doing than for evil doing. This shit is gonna suffer anyway.
Yep.
Right? I'm not suffering for the Lord for a short time.
That's it. All right, see, people get offended at that, and so they fall off, man. See, but in that group, it talks about, man, hey, in that day, reap the joy. All right, when those who separate you from their confidence, approach your name, all right, and shame you for the Son of Man's sake. All right, not just because, all right, yeah, you know, so-called equals, Latinos, and Native Americans who at the bottom, and we're going through, and you know, all that. But no. We're gonna go through the curses either way it goes. But the elect is gonna go through additional things because of the truth's sake. All right. Yep.
This is the book of Luke 9 and 23. And he said unto them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. Verse 24. But whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it.
Right.
So he basically lose all life, that's not all that, for you, how about the down
All right. And this ain't no life anyway.
Right.
All right. Here it is. People trying to save their life. I just did a lesson off another saying that a bro put up. It says, "Keep your eyes on the prize and not the obstacles." See, this present evil world is the obstacles, man. All right. People trying to live their best life in the obstacles. Right. 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 Well, they said a dangerous place to fall. Right. 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 This is the story.
We see people on court, they court for their own reasons. They're not serving for the Lord. They're not serving the Lord. You know, they just their own mistakes, their own ways more rewarding to them. We're trying to hope that the Lord cleanse our ways. You know? And that comes to go to a verse where at the end it's gonna be a good fruit, man.
Yep, because it says, hey, if you exercise thereby, all right, by the chastening of the Lord, by the straight gate, by going through all the things you have to go through for righteousness' sake, it says afterward, it working the peaceable fruit of righteousness. You know? It's on Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, is that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. Through what? Through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. See, the kingdom of Yahweh is our inheritance. That's the prize. Alright? And it says, through much tribulation shall we get our prize. That means it's not going to be easy, man. No, we're going to have to, hey, we got the prize that's filled with all good things. Job told his wife, he said, hey, until we receive good at the hands of the Lord and not evil too. It's a balance. Alright? Because we're learning these things, man. And we have to experience the things to learn them. So we have to experience righteousness. We have to experience wickedness. Alright? Not succumb to the wickedness, but overcome the wickedness. You know?
But only the elect is going to overcome. That's it. Because, hey, what Yahweh say, you're not going to pluck none of them out of my hand, man. Right? The elect is already slated for salvation.
Right. If you know, you know. Right. Right.
You were in war all the time.
Right.
It's the second Ezra stuff, but sometimes they be thinking that they like the land of Israel because it's called the land of Canaan. Right. So sometimes it's bugged out, but he showed me he ain't a Canaanite. The other one's Sodom. Right.
Right.
Right. I'm a Sodomite. Right. It's the second Ezra. It's the second Ezra. I had to agree with him quick.
Yeah.
Right.
Get out the way. Yeah.
Turn to the right. Second Ezra 7.
Shit.
There is also a thing, right? A city is built and set upon a raw field, and it's full of all good things.
That's the prize.
All good things.
That's the inheritance of Yahweh and the Israelites.
Everything in there is good. Nothing bad.
Hey, Matthew 6:33 say, seek first the kingdom.
Because we go, hey, look, when the elect is going to literally inherit everything, right? And what the Lord say? Are you going to be joint heirs with him?
And that's why that rock is saying, hey, you're going to be quickly without care. If you understand this, all right? Man, that's like, I just read it in Hebrews when it talks about, hey, they seen the promises afar off, and so they accepted that we confess that we're pilgrims and strangers in this earth, because we understand that we got something stored up for us, which is this place that's filled with all good things that the brother reads about, man. An eternal righteous kingdom where we're going to rule. So since we have that understanding, we don't care about what y'all got to offer in this world.
It's all GMO.
Right.
It's all fake. Synthetic. America gives you a false sense of hope, man. There's no righteousness in this place.
Like, I know the thing.
Right.
But I'm going to, no, I want real.
I want some real steak. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's going to make it a fake ass steak. So I'm going to forget everything. Right. Hey, but what ended up happening, man, his ass got smoked.
That's it.
Right? Real time. Alright? So a lot of people just gonna get smoked real time. And they're gonna have to go through the second step, man. They want to catch that fire, man. Right?
Power, man. I'm going to take that switch, like, okay, well, good. I just go around town. I'm going to be in England anywhere.
Right. See, that's a dumb motherfucker right there. Because it says the beginning of wisdom, all right, is the fear of the Lord, man. And look, I just seen a video where a dude jumped out of a 15-story building in New York, right? And he fell on top of a cop. His shoulder was all fucked up. Yeah, he was all, he was, right. Don't move. Right, you know, but he, hey, look, just flee from that man. And the Lord, like, no,
Yeah.
you gonna eat this meal.
Yeah,
man.
15 stories. That's impossible. Unless the Lord keep your ass alive.
He smashed the car. He landed
15
in.
stories?
Right, they got a
Second Esdras 99. Then shall they be a pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that cast them away despitefully.
Right, so here it is. The Lord got everything laid up for us. Everything laid up for us. So now you got niggas who abusing the ways of the Lord, man. Alright? Alright, you got some Israelites who rich. You got Israelites who what you would say, live a pretty decent life. But they're not giving you how watching outside no credit. They said, oh, I did this because I worked hard. Hey, when the Lord says it's an easy thing to make a poor man rich, man. You went fucking scratch off the damn lottery ticket. So the Lord put on your spirit to go in there anywhere and scratch that shit off. And you come up 3-4 million. Who gave you the money in the first place? It wasn't you. I like the scripture say, ways of a man, basically Proverbs 20 and 24, man. Alright? Right, the man's going of the Lord, man. How can a man not understand his own way, man? Alright?
That have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Let's dwell, man. You're gonna live in pain, live in agony, man. Alright? Hey, look, man, if you ain't doing this work, hey, the hell with you, man. Hey, like, what I say? Hey, you had a poor with you always. Alright? Hey, look, you ain't doing this work, so fuck you. I don't give a shit what you going through. The scripture say, give it to no one that will do it good to, man. Alright? Hey, look, you go around giving out. Hey, that's what's wrong. A lot of people think. Hey, if we had like we always say, if we had hot dogs,
Soup kitchen,
and chips and free gift bags, you know, ran around the goddamn corner. Right. Down the street.
They used to every so often bring the food.
Right, get line around the
Long
corner.
ass line, man. And here it is, we be giving real food.
Right, like, that's why you pay for that which is not free.
Right.
And then they pass it out NIV. They give you the Bible and they tell you about Jesus. Alright? They tell you about the rapist Christian. Alright? But you want to hear that though. Alright? But you don't want to hear the truth of your house from outside, man. Your power, who got everything laid up for us since the foundations of the world. It's a promise that was given to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. This is our history, man. This is about us. Alright? And you fucking niggas want to include these heathens. We ain't got no inclusion in this fucking world, man. They don't include you. You gotta fucking pay taxes. You don't fucking pay your goddamn taxes, they'll take everything from you. Look at Wesley Snipes. Alright? You don't pay child support. What the hell they call it? The fucking chapter shit. Alright? They come and take your license. You can't leave the fucking country. It's time for 14. Alright? This ain't fucking living. You should be happy this shit happening to this fucking place. Right? Because our kingdom is coming next. Like the scripture says, what is the parting asunder, man? Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is that follows, man. So our kingdom is next, man. Right here, all the good and pleasant things, where everything dwells. You have a righteous woman. Your woman gonna fucking be on point. Your women is gonna be on point. Your children gonna be on point. You gonna be on point. The Lord gonna be able to smile at our stinking ass, man. We gonna have a law. We gonna be able to do this perfect. Ain't gonna be no more the spirit war against the flesh. Ain't gonna be no more, oh, I'm hungry, I gotta go out and buy some food on the Shabbat. Alright? Ain't gonna be no more of that. Ain't gonna be no half-naked Israelite women walking around. Alright? Ain't gonna be no half-naked women walking around in our kingdom, period. Unless it's in the bed chamber.
Your own private quarters,
Your
come.
own private quarters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? Hey, shit, that's all they gonna have to wear in my home.
I think I love more.
Yeah, come.
It says verse 10, 2 Ezra 9 and 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, while
That load is a deep H. L-O-T-H, load. That's like a deep H, man. The Lord tell you don't eat fucking pork. Alright? It's unclean to you. He's telling you it's not good for your body, man. Proven facts. And Esau proved this shit all day. Alright? That all these foods, that they tell you to eat, all these the shrimps, the lobsters, the crabs, that what they call the crab butter, that shit that's in the crab is really a poisonous sludge that the fucking crabs secrete.
And niggas got to learn to call it, what they call it, delicacy.
Delicacy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not,
Understood it not.
but despised it.
And look at them niggas. They saying they can have more than one woman. Look at them niggas. We gotta follow an order. We gotta listen with men. We gotta fall in line with the order that these men. What the fuck you mean? Hell yeah! You get some order in everything.
Because if it's not,
It's chaos, right? You got order in school. Alright, you got your principals, you got your deans, you got this, you got that, it's a whole structure, man. Alright? Right, what the fuck you got a whole court system for? It's a whole order, man. Who when it comes to the Lord, the King of Kings, do what the fuck you want to do.
right.
You ain't gotta have nobody over you.
Right, you can serve who you want to serve.
Right.
You can believe what you want to believe. And then be PC and don't say nothing, don't step on nobody's toes. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Look at this world. That's all doing what you want to do. Serving who you want to serve.
Yeah. That's that Alistair Crowley shit.
It says the same must know it after death by pain.
After death by pain, man. Like some of you gonna shine away. And you can say some famine to famine, some death to death. I can brother can get that. Like, hey, you niggas gonna get it. Right?
Such is for the famine, such is
Yeah.
for the sword.
Come on. You know? Hey, and then y'all who get the famine, hey, that's a terrible way to die. To pine away. I think a brother told me it takes about 30 days to die with no food. 20-something. Hey, but the Lord can prolong that anyways, man. Just look at them kids in Africa. Alright, he give you a meal one day, and then you go another a week. You people's minds are gonna bend. Gonna twist. Alright? You know? You got that.
Jeremiah 15:1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards the people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such are as are for death to death, and such are as for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity.
Right, so hey, look, your judgment is laid forth. Alright? And it is what it is. You don't come from the Lord, you got to deal with all of that. Alright? A lot of you women are going to become real booty when all hell breaks loose. With the spoils of war. Alright? Hey, look, it's a bugged out world. A lot of you men are becoming that too. Alright? That's because you didn't choose to fear the Lord, man. That's because you didn't choose to fear Yahweh Shem Shai when But you scoffed at it, man. And you scoffed at what you don't even know. You don't even know what you scoffed at.
Proverbs 9:25. When he got set at naught all my counsel and was none of my rituals. They all ain't never want to hear, man. We out here right now, breaking down to preaching, prophesying, and I don't want to hear. I also laugh at your calamity. I will mock at your fearfulness. This is not my voice. They don't laugh at me. I hope y'all laugh. Hey, you see that vision come down, you have no hope. When your fear comes as desolation, and your destruction comes as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you,
Help me, please, somebody. Cause you people gonna be yelling at the top of your lungs, man.
then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
All you niggas who fell out, alright? All you scoffers. Alright, then you gonna be trying to what's the name? What's the name? Even Jake, who in the truth, so-called, and they faking it. They're not taking it serious, man. Alright? You gonna still say, like the scripture say, gonna say, Lord, Lord. It's gonna be Jake who know that it's like, it's just fucking off, man. Right, get me from me, man. Alright? And that's the terror of the Lord, man. That shit is scary, man.
The Lord knows you better than you know yourself. The scripture says, hey, the hairs of your head is all numbered. Hey, the Lord knows what you feel.
I wouldn't even attempt to count.
He knows you better than yourself. And hey, for you to say, hey, I'll take whatever the Lord's going to give me, it's prideful as fuck, man.
This is Proverbs 1:28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. It's like the scripture saying in Ecclesiastes 3, season and time for everything. So right now we in a period of extreme for you to steal little words and sit out here. But when destruction is really here, the devil really do come down and break ground, and all this shit closed up, and I said, this whole thing takes there, it ain't gonna be no more coming to get edified, coming to get knowledge and understanding. It says that they hated knowledge. They did not choose to serve the Lord. They were God of my counsel. They smashed all my rituals. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, meaning what? What's the recompense of how you live, man? And be filled with their own devices.
Yeah, but that's a different part of the philosophy.
That's the point. Everybody's what they've been doing. That's how we see the Lord right now. It's not way about taking the word, ordering our life. Like the scripture say, do come back to our heritage, rehearsing the righteous acts, and doing the work. That's what we're doing, man.
This is the book of 2 Peter 3, and I'm going to start at 4. It's saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. Right, that's the master of the stories of our people. But they feel like something, nothing is not happening. It's what gets right. Verse 5, for this, they willingly are ignorant that by the word of Yahweh the heavens were opposed, and the earth standing out of the water, and in the water. Verse 6, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished. So we're living in the same time as the time of Noah. People partying, people chilling. Yeah.
It's in the days of the Lord.
And you really gotta get destroyed, man. The Lord destroyed this place with the flood, and he made a covenant with the boat, with the rainbow, and he gonna do it again. And y'all turned that into an LGBTQ fucking symbol, man. Y'all made you turn something good into evil, man. That shit's completely off, man. The Lord is he got every reason to destroy you motherfuckers, man. Proof for one, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endure forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. And lean unto the Lord, man. Alright, because hey, you don't understand your ways, what you see, hey, because sex is cool, and if it's with another man, with another man's wife, it's just off, man. That's you committing adultery. Hey, eating food is cool, but like, hey, the Lord gave us the dietary laws, man. And you follow it and you live longer, man. And you don't have any health complications. You don't have no fucking swollen feet, swollen legs and shit. All these fucking high blood pressure. And Jake's all fucked up. Hey, Menaki said it best, man. Hey, you niggas, hey, y'all niggas under the curses too. Hey, you might as well do it. Hey, you might as well endure for the Lord's name's sake. You niggas are dumb, man. How long you simple ones who love simplicity? His life is simple as hell, man. Yeah, women, usurp authority of a man. That shit is garbage, man. We got the basis of man and rulership. This whole earth is in language, man. The whole earth is in mourning.
It's getting backwards, man. Speaking of the woman usurping authority with the man, it talks about how the woman is the weaker vessel. So you got the weaker vessel that's ruling, that's making the decision, that's in authority. All right. Anytime you had a society that start putting women on a pedestal and giving them, you know, their giving them roles outside of the role that the Most High God gave, then it's a downfall for that society. All right, there's plenty of examples of that. All right, and here it is, Esau, Edom. They following that example, but it's all part of the will of God for it to be so. All right, because once again, his determination is to gather the nation. All right, to pour upon them his fierce anger. All right, by way of fire, man. And those that's put this place, you're gonna get caught up in it, man. We trying to get caught up in the person. Right. So we want to rehearse the right facts right now.
That's what I'm saying, man. The right side of history. You're not on the right side of the history, man. You know what I'm saying? You, what's your say? Many of these great people that we got, you want to be one of the saints, man. All right? Proverbs 3:12. There's a generation that are appearing their own eyes, and yet it's not washing their filthiness. This is a generation of how lofty, meaning prideful, are their eyes and their eyelids are lifted up. But this is that generation that will be pride exceedingly high. Right? Scripture saying, second Exodus, integrate misery, because he's too prideful. That's how we're going to be at the end.
All right. That's why I say, you know, the majority of our people is born in vain. Because, like the brother was saying, it is, you know, we didn't all got filthy. All right. We didn't all got dirty. All right. Which was all a part of the will of the Father, so we can know wickedness, right? See, but now we're being cleansed, all right? There's a cleansing agent that's out, and it's the spiritual fire. It's the straight gate, all right? This is what we must go through to be cleansed, man, all right? The straight gate, and following this word to the best of our ability, because it's the word that cleanses us, but if you don't take heed to the word, then you're not being cleansed. You're not being purified and perfected. Therefore, you were born in vain. Because that's what this present evil world was all about, man. Was for the learning of the Israelites, the sons of God, to be the rulers that we're ultimately going to be in the kingdom of heaven, man. This present evil world was for that. So if you're not learning, if you're not being purified and perfected, fuck you here for. You was born in vain.
I guess they think they was born to smoke weed and put on shorts.
Right. Right.
Like, that's a vain ass position. There you go.
Making routine every day, smoke weed, and then wait till it die.
Proverbs 20:15. It is a joy to the just, be judgment. Destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity.
It is a joy. It is a joy to the just to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, to go through what we have to go through to be purified and perfected. Even though a lot of what we have to go through, it don't feel good. All right? But we can't get offended at that, man, because it's working for us. It's working for us, man. And those that basically despise this word, then love death. All right? You on your way to destruction and good. You love it.
Man that wanders out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. He that gets loveth pleasure shall be a poor man. He that loveth wine and oil shall not be rich. Right? Talking about what? You love basically the things in this world. You love the ways of this world. What did you say? That was esteemed amongst men is an abomination to the Lord.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah. What you got? Proverbs
35, 36. Let me read it real quick. Get back on Eliyahu. Proverbs 8:35. It says, For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sitteth against me brought his own soul. All they hate me love death.
Ooh, all that hate the Most High God, all right, love death. All right, because that's what's prevalent in this world right now. Disease and death.
What's the that?
All right, and the people love it, love to have it. So, all right, but what will you do in the end there?
They're not even considering that it's the Lord doing this, man. Hey, because at one point, hey, people, you see that the earth is pretty much shut down, but who really shut it down, man? Who really shut it down, man? Who shut this place down, man? Who really put it on, Esau spirit to do these things, man? Come on, man. All right? They can go get that, man. They saying the signs in the heavens, and they terrified right now. That's the Lord who's doing this, man. He's about to bring judgment. Alright? Hey, when people don't say, what you gonna do? There's police walking off the floor. Alright? What's gonna happen when you got a chain, a leash on a raven fleet bull? Alright? But you gonna have a bunch of bulldogs running around this motherfucker, man. Alright? That's gonna be more pain than on top of whatever you think you're gonna do right now. Alright? And it's the Lord who's doing it, like in Amos. I shall be God. Or not only that, but there'll be a trumpet be blown in the city and the Lord has not done it. Alright? And you think you've seen chaos and calamity. The scriptures say there's going to be a time that never was since there was a nation. Right? And you're looking at it about to happen right now. What's coming to this place right now in the rest of the world is a time that never was since there was a nation, man. Alright?
And it's not going back to normal, man. Normal, so-called normal, is done, man. All right? The Lord is coming. It's our lifetime. All right? How do we know? Because we measure the time back here, man. All right? Just like the scripture says. All right? And through the spirit and power of Yahushua that's rested upon us, we have that ability to let you know and to warn you. All right? These things ain't happening with people wearing masks just because of some bat suit. Nah, man. This is the will of the Lord, and he's putting it on these devils, all right, to come down with the great wrath.
There's another Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also first, by the spirit of the Lord, and last judgment. There's a book of Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord, say a sword. A sword is sharpened and also first.
Right, so it's ready. Hey, it's ready. Right? It's sharp. It's ready. It's made. It's shiny. It's ready. It's ready to just. It's ready to use. And like what's that in what's his name? What was that movie we used to watch with the dude? No. He got a sword. No, the Rocket. he had a sword made, he had a piece, he had made it to the handle of the sword, right? And he handed it to him like, yeah, this is a fine specimen. You know what I mean? So hey, look, the destruction of this place is made, man. It's ready, man. Right? Everything is set to happen, man. And that's why it don't matter what these doctors are trying to say. It don't matter who's doing who, what's doing what, who's saying they against this, who's saying they against that. He's all like, we don't give a fuck what you talking about. We finna do what we say we finna do. Alright, they saying flat out on TV, the New World Order. But then this New World Order, right?
Right, 6 weeks.
You know what I'm saying? So what you think about to happen? All the things that you've seen in the TV shows about the MOTB, all your cartoons, all right, about the MOTB, all right, about the technology, all right, it's about to come out, man. And who's been telling you? The men of the Lord, man. All right? Right, everything. They've been had the NFC technology. We've been telling you when they start setting it up. This is the MOTB technology, the NFC, the short range contact shit. Right, the near field communication, man. All right, come on, man. And now they got the whole MOT the thing set up, right? That's connected to the blockchain. That's connected to the blockchain, right? Right. And like the company said, working on right? So here it is. They condition the mind for people to use their hands very things, man. The American dollar is proof, right? The whole reason for the cryptocurrency was for the ushering in of the MOTB, man. All right, it was a whole play. It was a chess. All this shit was chess moves with each other, man.
Ezekiel 21:10, it is sharper to make a sore slaughter. It is purpose that it make glitter. Shall we then make purpose?
So damn, should we be happy? Should we be trying to throw parties and fucking live it up? Right? Should we be trying to get you save money and invest and get into future here? Right, stock market and all of this. Marketing set 10 years. Right. You gonna set up a trust fund for your kids and you see what's going on?
Hey, that's just like that's just like investing your mind in longevity on the Titanic after it got hit.
Right. Right, you after the Titanic got hit, you go and die. First. But then you go down to the restaurant and talk about I'm saying this for later. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, man.
I don't have a brandy. That's what the guy said. See, but they was going down with the ship. They already knew, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm saying, they had it in their mindset, like those higher ups, like, all right.
But that mindset is really for the Israelites. Because the heathens, they gotta do what the fuck they want.
Live it up, right?
They gotta live it up.
Yeah, get you a brandy.
You know what I'm saying? Get you a brandy. Get you the top hotel room. Hey, because right now everything's cheap. Hey, like you just say, a beautiful,
Victuals shall be so good cheap.
right, so good cheap. Hey, certain things are cheap. Like things for entertainment right now is cheap. Hey, you can get a 70-inch TV for $700, man. 75-inch TV for $700.
They having
Ain't
free
shit.
concerts and shit
Right, free.
for the vaccinated.
Yeah. Hey, look, you got it? You got it?
I was just going to add this, Isaiah 34:2. For the indignation which is righteous anger of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all your armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them from the slaughter. So like I think you just said, man, you a heathen, and you don't want to insulate you, and all that stuff. No cause, right? Well, that's the Most High God stuff to get y'all, man. Because y'all giving us over here.
Right. This was given over into the heathen. All right? This was given over into the heathens, man. All right? To up to make up gods, you know what I'm saying, and to serve the gods that they made up out their mind, you know what I'm saying? The Most High allowed this. This was a part of His will, right? That these heathen nations, it says the earth is given into their hands. Then in that second Exodus, it says that we, the Israelites, are given into their hands. All right? They have the power to do what they will, but their time is almost up. All right? And so those of our people that's going with them, then you're going to get their reward. And their reward is that fire, that furnace and ready that the brother was speaking about. All right? That judgment that's ready, you're going to get caught up in that too. All right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that don't want to accept that you're an Israelite and don't want to accept the things that come with being a Israelite. All right? Like the accountability of basically being nourished through discipline, man.
Jeremiah 61:7, because Babylon has been a golden cup to the Lord.
So you look around today, and hey, it's pretty much what they say, America's great, right? Great. We are the American tree.
Where it's wondered at. They
Right.
wonder at it.
In some countries, they believe that this place, the streets is paved with gold.
Yep.
Hey, shit. I mean, shit, America's the, hey, look, this is the best, hey, really, to date, this is the best kingdom that was on the earth. Right? Every nation that's out right there, so around that right now, that's trying to come to power, is coming off the structure that Babylon is set. Whether it's China, whether it's China, they going off the blueprint that Babylon is set, man. Right? You know, with the gold standard and this and that. Hey, but none of that shit is gonna come. It's over with. Right? The Lord is giving y'all deal. Right? Enjoy it, because look, the fury of the Lord is about to come down, man.
It says Babylon has been a golden cup to the Lord's hand, and that made all the earth free. Nations are drunken of the wine, just where the nations are mad.
Right. So all these nations took on the mindset of Babylon, which is America. Their democracy, right? Which basically goes in demonic rulership, right? Setting the woman in the place of power, right? Giving people what you call so-called rights, right?
I just think about it how Most High said He rules in the kingdom of men, and He gives it to whosoever He will, and set it up over the basis of men. All right, and guess what? The basis of men are the lowest. Default area. Right. And so here it is, the basis of men, they set up things as the weak. All right? They set up things as the weak to put them in power, man. Like the women.
All right? Because it's going to do what? It's going to push their agenda, man.
Right. Just like dude was trying to be in the army in that, what was that, 300? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? No, you're not capable of doing, you know, these particular functions and things. Right. You know what I'm saying?
He wanted that glory.
You know?
He wanted what wasn't for him. So he went to the
Exactly.
damn heathen, man.
Exactly. All right, and this is what Esau Edom is doing. He's putting in place these things that's naturally not for that particular position or thing.
Right.
That's and it says the foundations of the earth are out of course. It says surely your turning of things upside down will be esteemed as the Father's place. All right, because the Lord is coming back to put a judgment on this place, all right, and put fire on this place and turn things right side up. You know? And here it is, this is what we're speaking of, but people are so loving backward asses that when we come speaking upright, they hate us. All right? They want to kill the message. Right.
Babylon is such a fallen and destroyed. How for her? Make all for her pain, till he knows she may be healed.
Can't be healed. This place is finito. They got a bound that they cannot pass according to the will of the Father, man. And that bound is right there. It's like, you know, all right, that's it. They run to it. Yep. And that's why I said the world ain't so bad to pass away, man. All right, that's it. That's it. He started thinking he's rushing to see that he's playing. Or he's rushing to you. When you force things with your plan, who will be putting in? That's it. See, you make the kid become that much more fast. Dude. And the Most High got you in the trick bag, man. All right, he's hardened your heart, just like he did Pharaoh. All right, it says, for the same purpose will I raise thee up, that I might show my power in thee, man. That's the Most High is showing his power by putting up over the world the basis of men. All right, the lowest, the most animalistic men are in power right now, man. And guess what? The most powerful men, all right, who are really God, they can't do nothing about it. That's the power of the Most High God.
Hey, it said in Deuteronomy, it said, shit, let me just get it. I ain't even gonna butcher it. So, Slaki, bear with me,
Yeah, we can't do nothing about it. So guess what? We just roll with the power, the will of the Father. And I ain't talking about the power that who in this world got the power, who was given the power. No. I'm talking about the one rolling with the power, the one who gives the power. And that's the Most High God. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh.
Yeah, this Deuteronomy 32 and 30. How shall one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight,
Right.
except their rock has sold them, and the Lord has shut them up? For their rock is not as our rock, even our enemies themselves being judges. So like y'all just said, hey, our rock is a true power, man. He made our enemies, the basis, our top enemy to rule over us, man. And he say, how else did it happen unless the Lord did this? Esau feeble as all hell, man.
All hell.
He the fewest of the nations, all right? And feeble as all hell, but he's over us, man, ruling us. The Lord did that. And like y'all just said, the Lord used this devil to show his power. All right, but there's the two-part plan to this, man. He built them up to show his power, but he's also going to show his power when he throws them down. All right, it says vessels fitted for honor. I mean, it's like a fitted for wrath to show the power of the Most High, man. These devils are fitted for destruction. So the world may know and fear the Most High, man.
Let's go look at Ezekiel 39 and 23. And the Egyptians shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore here I my face from them and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they by all the sword. Right? That's what the Lord put us in captivity of knowledge, not back, Esau went on his own will, but it was the will of the Heavenly Father.
Read Deuteronomy 28. It says, Esau coming against us is one for one kid.
You got something, Giant?
Hebrews 5 and 17, it says, while they sin not for their power is possible. Because the whole time that hated the history was with them.
We don't want it. And you can't do nothing to us. Right? Hey, you can't do nothing to us. It's like the woman who put the nail through the head of that.
JL put the nail through the king head. I think his name is Cicero. I forget his name. Some with an S, yeah.
You know, he had help running to the right tent.
Hey, it say he wanted water, she offered him milk.
Right, she was wild. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time that was the Spirit of the Lord that jumped on him and put that man to death.
Well, yeah, it was prophesied that the battle would be given to a woman's hand before it happened. The Lord said it would be like that, man. As a disgrace to Israel because he was going off.
But when you work with the Lord, say the Lord, he's you. He's you. Right? The Lord, the die by a woman is pretty much.
It's a shame.
It's a shame, man. And then the dude that good drunk and she cut your head off, man.
Hey, she wasn't proud like you know, gotta mention this like you women this day. Y'all go get y'all gun, go train. Hey, she grabbed that sword before she did that. She prayed to the Lord for the strength to do it. Hey, so you bitches think you're gonna be G.I. Jane when this shit the fan? Oh, I got my gun, I got this, I can survive on my own. Hey, you still gotta have a spirit on you to put somebody to death. To sit there and watch when somebody's bleeding out on the ground, you literally see their life force in the blood, man. The blood is shining, you see the light shining. When we saw dude get smoked over here on Michigan, you saw his life in the blood, man. All right, ain't some shit you just put somebody to death and it's easy. You witnessed that, man. You feel that. Saw that shit right on camera. Now, the brother's right there in front of it. I saw it on camera, and you can see the life in the actual blood, man. It don't look the same when you bleeding out and from your arm and she hit a main artery. It don't look the same. You actually see that shit, man.
But they departed from the language he appointed them. They would destroy the heated battle very sore. And were led captive to a land that was not theirs. Right.
Motherfucker, guess what? That's 20.
You read the book of Judges. You read the book of Judges, that's what happened to us all too. When we sinned against the Lord, what happened? We got overtaken. But then what happened? The Lord raised up a judge, and we got out in jams when we got right we held our shot, man. Word bugged out.
Completely bugged out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Motherfucking feet bigger than the Giants. Wearing that damn women apparel, man. He was taller than the Giant.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's time to go. We finna wrap it up, brothers.
That was it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, guys. Who wants some Jello after I see you?
It's time to wrap it up.
Right, so, hey, look at us today. Right? Our people are destroyed. And that's because the hearts of our people turned away from Yahweh Shai, man. Right? But guess what? Through all of this whole pandemic, hey, the man of the Lord been super straight. Overly straight. Right? And how much more when all hell breaks loose? Like the Lord been with us this far, why he gonna leave us now? Right? Right. The rest of you people, Lord, y'all ain't gonna know what the hell's going on. Oh, see my kids.
They got shot in their kids.
A week down the road, hey, it's gonna be like a Bugs Bunny episode. That's what it was. We gonna be looking like a T-bone steak.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the book of Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous one is into it and is safe.
Safe. You know what I mean? Safe, man. Hey, look, I done seen brothers smack their car, goddamn it, in a tree. People don't live from that. The tree, the car was balled up. The engine damn near the
Like the tree grew out the engine.
Right. They got out the car and got on the bus and he went home. You know what I'm saying? He got on the bus and went home. Hey, I know brothers in our younger days. She didn't know how the fuck we got home. Just woke up in the bed. Like how the fuck that happened? You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, even though it was in our ignorance and we tweaking, you know what I mean? But the Lord had us, man. Alright? Esau had me in the jam, man, for a whole year, man. Trying to hit me up on some shit that I ain't do. Got me out the jam, man. He ain't got my shit back. You know?
Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old and see if ever ain't trust in the Lord and was confounded.
Hey, whoever trusts in the Lord is confounded. Right? Hey, another personal testimony. Me driving crazy, fucking having a good damn time. Got a bottle of fucking vodka in the front seat. Tweeting. I gotta say the story because this is the story. It's plugged up because I ain't never put it in out. I don't drink. I actually don't drink no more. So, State Boy pulled me over. I throw the cup with the drink. I throw the drink on the floor, everything. Right? He comes to the car, shine his light all in the car. I'm telling you. The bottle was gone. It was gone. It was gone. I was down like, damn, what the fuck the bottle was that? She was gone, man. It was gone. The dude down his light all in the car looking at me. And then I just said the most fucking thing that came to my mind. I went thinking the nut. I said, look, I'm racing to get to my brother. My brother thought he choked on white family, trying to get a car like that, a whole story. And the dude left. said, all right, slow down. You want to get that safe? He said, all right, go ahead. As soon as I pulled off, clink, clink, I looked down on the bottle right there. Hey, look, the Lord got me out of that, man. I ain't down with students. I ain't never did it again. Hey, the Lord took care of me, man. Right? Hey, look, man, I've seen a lot of miracles in this country, man. Right? You know?
These will be the last two. We're going to wrap it
Or
up.
did any abide in the spirit and was forsaken?
Right? And who let the Lord that actually fear Yahweh Shema Shai, who let them like fall by their enemies, man? Right? Because even if you perish, you sealed. You sealed. Even if you perish, you sealed. Serving the Lord, you sealed. You're going to wake up with a crown on your head. And your enemies on the fucking ground with their face from dirt.
Who did he ever despise?
And ultimately, when temptation comes and trials come, the Lord never let his elect down. We got the examples of the lion's den. All right, we got the example of the fiery furnace.
Yeah.
And the Lord gave us a promise to a future example. You know, it'll be a tale in the kingdom. The Lord said he would not get, he will keep us from the hour of temptation. And that's the faith. We believe in that name, man. The Lord got us. He said we're gonna eat, we're gonna drink. Now they said we're gonna have abundance and be married. So all it takes is faith, man. When you this world exists based off faith. The Lord told the angels do something that was never seen before. The angels believed it and they did it. After it was done, they looked and said, "Oh, this is good." You know, that's Hebrews 11, 1-3. This word of faith is what made this world we live in. The invisible things that became visible was all based off faith. You know, of course the angels couldn't doubt, but it still was faith.
Right.
And the Lord willing, us being them angels, man.
Yeah, and then because it goes, I quoted that earlier, it says that they see these things afar off, the promises. You know, they seen it in the vision, man.
Yep.
You know,
Woo.
and that was that faith, man.
And we straight, Akim. This kingdom through and we straight.
Right.
Man, I'm gonna have a drink to the end of America tonight.
Cheers.
Like Apostle Hart said, he gave an example. He said he was finna have I forget the box. It's finna box. He took a shot at toast. He said, "I'm gonna win the victory." That's what I'm on, man. Oh yeah. Who got me on the ride?
So, hey, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, he had one more thing.
Oh, okay, so
Remember, our grace is whoever perishes, being innocent. So that's judgment. We know all things are done by the Lord. Isaiah 45:7. But when were the righteous cut off? We just read in Proverbs 10 that the righteous will be cut off. All the words get judgment.
Yeah. You had the ball. Yeah.
You had something to say? Oh, you close it up. Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem,
All right, so next time, Shalom, Paul, Yashmala, and a bod,